Good day. I am Sir Miles Headlock, bringing you the first installment of Glow Gossip. And if you hear it from me, you'll know it's true because I've got connections. Item, Matilda the Hun recently tried to swim the English Channel au naturel. Needless to say, this caused quite a commotion. Not only did reports of whale sightings increase, but Matilda was arrested for polluting the water. Joining me for today's matches is Colonel Nanuchka.
The Glow champion.
Due to the controversial ending of your match with Americana, the Glow crown has been held up.
What controversial ending? Everybody saw me defeat Americana.
The commission is still reviewing the tapes.
I don't need your worthless commission.
I'm also sure you know we have a great lineup of matches today.
And one I will be watching with great delight as my comrade Palestina will destroy Americana's good friend Susie's spirit. And I hope you will be watching too, Americana.
We have an exciting program today.
You think it's exciting to sit next to a machine? In Russia, you would be tractor.
Well, goodbye.
And now, from the Riviera Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada, another thrilling action-packed hour of Glow. On today's show, Amy, the farmer's daughter, faces Attache. Susie's spirit gets in the ring with the terrorist Palestina. California doll battles Spanish Red. And a 6-woman tag team match featuring Little Fiji, Tina and Ashley against Hollywood and Vine and Angel.
Hello, Las Vegas Comedy Club. This is David McLean, head of Glow Production. How would you like to have my wrestler Chainsaw of the Heavy Metal Sisters appear there? Is she funny? She's a regular cut-up. Hello? Hello?
Welcome to Las Vegas in the Riviera Hotel. This match is a singles bout from Corpus Christi, Texas, managed by Aunt Kitty. Attache!
Attache keeps herself in very good physical condition. Americans do not appreciate her talents, but in Russia she would wear metal on her chest.
A wire bra, I suppose.
Amy's just a big white hog! Her face reminds me of my dog! When I get through, she will have found this ring will be her burial ground!
You tell him, Attache.
Her opponent from Hog Hollow, Nebraska, Amy, the farmer's daughter.
Amy, I'm Sally's sister. If you like her, well, look out, mister. I tied the
milk the cow, I'll beat my enemy. Come watch me now.
Just what Glow needs, another pretty face.
I've heard some people say Attache's a grunt, but I think she looks like a runt, like a baby hoe.
What is Farm Girl think she is doing, grabbing microphone and talking as she pleases?
Aren't you used to the right to free speech?
Certainly. In Russia, many people say what is on their minds.
I know. Your prisons are full of them.
Ah, beautiful dropkick, an open frontal assault. And they say Palestina doesn't fight fairly. Oh, please, illegal elbow in the stomach of Attache. But the corrupt American referee will not call it. That is why I, Colonel Ninochka, will tell you everything the way I see it. Attache applies a brilliant headlock.
Did you say brilliant headlock?
No relation to you, Mr. Dimble. She decides to leave the ring for a moment to allow her inferior opponent, Amy, time to recuperate. How fair of her. Attache displays a sense of fair play rarely found outside of the Soviet Union.
And never found inside, I'm sure.
That was a headbutt by Attache. Amy can take many of those, I'm sure. She only uses her head as a place to hang her hat. One thing you have to admit about Attache, she treats all of her opponents with respect. Attache re-enters the ring and immediately takes control of the match. Even the crowd of lazy, flabby Americans is cheering for Attache. This is a good takedown, showing Attache's strategic ability in the ring. Attache has Amy totally outclassed, because as tough as she is, Attache is a lady. You see this? Attache has clear athletic supremacy. Of course, in Russia, any schoolgirl could finish even Attache in a minute.
What kind of school teaches that?
State finishing school. The farmer's daughter has broken down and cannot possibly win. Perfect takedown. Oh, poor little farm girl. Do you want some farm aid?
I can't believe you're laughing at this.
And why shouldn't I laugh? I'm very happy right now.
Why are you so happy?
Where else do I get to see two Americans trying to beat each other unconscious? Attache fights quite fairly and reasonably well for an American. She must be observing tapes of myself when I beat Americana for the Glow title.
But you're not the Glow champion.
Ah, shut up, deadhead. Did you see this? Referee avoided count on Attache's clean and legal pin. Farmer's daughter. What is this? This is not wrestling. She looks like she's baling hay. Amy refuses to let Attache get up and fight her on equal terms. Is this what you Americans call fair play?
And what do you consider fair play?
The Three Sisters by Chekhov. Great Russian playwright. I make good joke, no?
No.
Look at this. Farmer's daughter is frustrated by her own lack of wrestling knowledge. Another American ambush. At least she could change her style for once. Ah, marvelous hammer to Amy's stomach by fists of Attache.
I suppose you didn't see that stick.
Stick? What stick? Look at her hands. I see no stick, do you?
Not now, but...
You see, once again, I proved that I only tell the truth, which is why I'm so respected by all the wrestlers. Paul. Oh, disgusting. Amy has spit in the face of Attache. And this is what you call down-home hospitality? Oh, what a sloppy attempt for a pin.
Well, it appears that Amy, the farmer's daughter, has won the match.
Only by spitting and sloppy farm tricks.
The winner of the match, the farmer's daughter.
Our beginner's luck. But just wait until next time.
This match is a singles bout from Latin America. Spanish Red.
Spanish Red has more style and drive than most of the girls she fights, and yet she gets no credit from her peers. But she and I continue to grow in our friendship. You see, we both like Red.
Her opponent today, from that beautiful sunshine state of California, in the gorgeous beaches of Malibu, the California Doll.
This smiling face can get real mean. Make Spanish Red turn shades of green. Like a great white shark, I go for the pin. It's a radical experience when I win.
I want you all to know something. California belongs to the Spanish people. These American gringos, they stole it. This plastic one is
Absolutely correct. American imperialism is still alive and strong. And if taking California wasn't enough, now California Doll has taken Spanish Red's hat. My heart goes out for Spanish Red, but I know that one day Mother Russia will liberate her people. And now California Doll pokes Spanish in the eye and trips her.
That looked more like a clean hip toss to me.
Who is calling the matches today, me or you?
Well, you are my guest today,
But then shut up and let me continue my expert commentary. Look at that hair pull. I'm surprised she hasn't applied the chokehold yet. These so-called good girls are always using totally illegal tactics. They must have learned wrestling from the wimp.
From whom?
The wimp Americana. Look at Spanish Red's the fighter. She shows supremacy already right from the beginning. California Doll has been hanging out at the beaches too long and not in the gym working out like she should be. Look at Doll hang on to the ropes. Isn't that illegal? Against the rules?
Well, if she uses the ropes to hurt her opponent, yes, but...
Ah, then you agree with me. Thank you. Look at California's Doll's foolish attempt to try and back Spanish Red over the ring post. Beautiful kick by Spanish Red.
Really, Nanuchka, are you going to start calling these matches fairly? After all, every coin has two sides.
Yes, but when you call the coin toss, you may take only one side. Spanish Red obviously has complete control at these moments. You know, California Doll spends so much time laying on the beach that she finds this a very natural and comfortable position. Look at the beautiful face of Spanish Red, easily in control of this match. This is exactly what I've been saying all along. Doll is shoving boot of oppression into the face of Spanish Red, and I think it is time for you to apologize for her actions, Mr. Headlock.
I, Miles Headlock, apologize.
Thank you. I do not accept your apology. Spanish Red once again having the upper hand. Look at the puny American Doll trying to struggle. Brilliant move by Spanish Red. You tell them, Spanish, you don't have to take that garbage from those people. Look at that face. Isn't she pretty? She is so dumb. She doesn't know when she's beaten. In fact, she is so stupid. She thinks that manual labor is the president of Mexico. The powerful legs of Spanish Red. Look again, another hair pull by California Doll. If Spanish Red pulled on Doll's hair like this, we would see black roots for 2 miles. In all fairness, I must admit that the Doll has perfected one American technique.
Oh, and what would that be?
Breaking the rules.
Well, when it comes to rule breaking, you're certainly an expert.
Listen, tall, blonde, and static. If you do not be quiet, I will see to it that your next job will be as an ice machine in Moscow Hilton. Look at this illegal hair pull by California Doll. Now, Spanish Red obviously has California Doll all bottled up. The only bottle Doll is used to is a bottle of Clorox. Oh, poor little Doll is hurt. Maybe she should go back to the beach. I can tell you now, she has very little future in the ring. California Doll is obviously suffering greatly at this point. Now, Spanish Red is preparing for the pin. Beautiful leg pin, look at it! No way for California Doll to escape now. Spanish Red wins, look! What is this? Referee is cutting short the moment of victory because Americans cannot stand to see Spanish Red win. I sympathize for her.
The winner of the match, Spanish Red!
Break it up! The match is over already! Break it up!
The match is over, Spanish Red. You've been declared the winner. The match is over. The match is over, Spanish Red. The winner of the match, Spanish Red.
How do you like your plastic doll now, huh? Where's your plastic doll now, huh?
The winner, Spanish Red.
Waitress! Waitress!
Yeah, what do you want?
Do you make your corned beef lean?
We sure do.
Good, make it lean this way.
Attache says she can break a board with her bare hands.
Oh, that'll come in real handy if she's ever attacked by a board.
Doctor, you seem very dedicated.
Well, Little Egypt, medicine has always been my dream.
Really?
Yes, when I was young, I always played doctor.
Amy, the farmer daughter, is delicate, like antique.
Yeah, let's auction her off.
You know something? You haven't appreciated a lot of things since the Bernie incident.
What do you mean the Bernie incident? Since Bernie left?
Exactly.
Look,
Bernie
if you
left
come over here, not to be my friend, if you come over here not to be my friend and to
hey, you know something? I don't come here not to be your friend. I come in here to talk to you. It's freezing cold outside.
Why the hell
you over to sit here and talk to you? I don't care about your fake salt. No, I don't need to hear this.
It's not fake salt.
I didn't mean to insult you. I'm just telling you that Bernie left you the same time you had the sodium problem. All right? Good for you and your fake salt.
Oh, maybe you're saying that because my blood pressure got...
eat fake salt. You know, the rest of us can eat the real stuff.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
As a matter of fact, here.
Hey!
Here, take it. Take it. I don't need it. Drink it. Drink it. Here, you
No,
want
I
a real
don't-
salt?
Hey,
You can take it.
I don't
Take
need
it.
this.
Take
You and your
You
fake
do
salt.
need it.
You
Eugene.
fine. You sit there.
Oh, that's
Fake
very
salt.
nice.
Get out of here.
That's very nice.
Can you sit
Here,
in the chair?
take it with you.
Behind
Yeah,
you.
you're a pig. Get out of here, you
Hey,
pig. Get out. Get out. Go.
Enjoy your
Go.
fake salt.
Go. I'm here. I'm going to enjoy my real salt now. That's
Do. Points to ponder. If Hollywood's partner hung on to her opponent, would she be a clinging vine? Do hummingbirds hum because they don't know the words? If a man operated a quartet of bathrooms, would he be a four-flusher? Do.
Hi, gals. Tina Ferrari here with another tip on how to get the man you want. Too many women set their sights on the man with the highest income, not realizing that he may not be Mr. Right. I say stick with the man who cares about you and who's very attentive. After all, he's money in the bank.
All right, Soul Patrol. Can you make a sentence using the word defense?
Yeah, I saw the cop and I jumped over defense.
This special feature is a Russian roulette match. 6 girls in the ring at the same time. After a wrestler has been pinned or counted out, they're eliminated from the bout. The last girl in the ring will have her team designated as the winner. The wrestlers in this event, from Beverly Hills, California, Tina Ferrari and Ashley Cartier. With their partner from Samoa, Little Fiji.
I don't believe this. Does this little Fiji think that when she gets into trouble, her big sister will come and help her? Because this is the only way she will survive.
Now, Little Fiji, this is something new. You're breaking away from Mountain Fiji and the fact that you're coming in for your own wrestling bout.
Well, David, I'm really excited that you gave me this match, and I've been training a lot, and I think I'm really ready this time.
Oh, my...
Tina and Ashley have really been a lot of help. I've been training with Tina, and she's taught me a lot of moves, wrestling moves, and Ashley. Well, Ashley, she's been introducing me to a lot of rich men. Well, they're both really spectacular wrestlers, and with all 3 of us put together, I don't think we could lose this match.
There you
Oh
have
my
it. Let's
God,
give her
I'm
a
going
hand.
to be sick from all this cuteness. It's disgusting.
In the ring, I know what to do, because Fiji's sister can wrestle too. I'm no mountain, but I got a hunch, and you'll see me pack a mean punch.
Their opponent, first from the streets of Hollywood, managed by the infamous Aunt Kitty, Hollywood and Vine.
Now here comes a couple of real hoodlums, but they're really nice people when you get to know them.
With their partner from Chino, California, Angel.
Here is another good fighter that your society has labeled no good. And yet, she fights with a lot of heart.
Not to mention chains.
Look how proudly she marches around the arena. Now I ask you, is that the face of a bad girl?
Yeah, there's no beer allowed here.
Look how considerate Vine is. That was a terrific joke. Also, it's probably the first shower that the little savage has taken all week. Now the action really gets going. This looks like it will be an excellent fight. Aunt Kitty's girls have had so much success lately. I'm sure that they will capitalize on it. It looks like Tina and Ashley and Pipsqueak have a meeting of the minds. What is this? They are caught in a three-way Bavarian split. Now the girls are getting their exercise. Rowing, it reminds me of the Volga boatsman.
And you remind me of a Volga hostess.
Why don't you turn yourself off? No one is listening to you anyway. And Kitty's girls obviously have the upper hand once again.
Let's see how you can fight now! Let's see how you can fight now!
Well, little Fiji's career seems to be up in the air.
Listen, Mr. Deadlock, you are not as clever as you think. Look at the strong and wonderful Tina Ferrari. She looks like Borscht without the bottle. Oh, it breaks my heart to see the good girls taking such a beating. But it also breaks their bones. Why, Ashley, you have never looked so lovely. Little Fiji finds out that true friends help each other when the going gets tough. Hollywood's maneuver was just what I needed to defeat little Fiji.
Oh, you mean ganging up on her?
I mean camaraderie. Ashley has just tried to escape from the ring. What's the matter, Ashley, darling? Are you lost? Perhaps Hollywood can help you find the direction. Look at that incredible flying suplex! I suppose Ashley is worrying about breaking her nails. It appears Ashley and Hollywood are going to be counted out.
It appears that Hollywood and Ashley are going to be counted out.
I just said that.
Have your people been raiding my computer banks again?
Darling, of course I am not at liberty to discuss such things.
10, get in the ring! 11, get in the ring! 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Well, it appears that Tina Ferrari will have to go up against Angel and Vine all by herself.
I'm afraid Tina doesn't stand a chance in there by herself.
Actually, Mr. Deadlock, you are wrong. Tina has 2 chances.
She does?
Of course. Slim and none.
Did you call me Deadlock again?
Listen, you are so clever. Check your memory bank. Ah, look at poor Tina Ferrari. Ashley is still attacking poor Hollywood, even though she is no longer in the match. You tell them, Aunt Kitty. My God, you need a wide-angle lens for that one. What do American men ever see in that face? I don't know. It looks like nightmare to me. Now Ashley has knocked down innocent bystander in the wild and dangerous behavior. Tell me, this is the American way? But now she is paying the price for her totally illegal ways as Angel drives Ashley to a new kind of permanent. This is permanent damage. Tina Ferrari seems to have troubles keeping on her feet today. Ashley, you've never looked so good. Look at the pride shining from that face. She has won the right to parade around, but perhaps she would be smarter to defeat Tina first. It looks like Ashley should thank Hollywood.
And why should she do that?
For showing her how to get her weight down. How nice of Hollywood to clear a space on the table for Ashley. And Kitty seems to be having a weight problem today, keeping it all vertical. Tina attempts to pin Angel, but she lacks the technique to complete the maneuver. And now she sees that a miss is as good as a mile.
I beg your pardon.
You can beg all you want, but I won't pardon you. Powerful body slam by Angel. That should take Tina Ferrari out for good. Ashley seems to be a little choked up today because she's losing.
Well, it hasn't, and Tina pins Angel for the win. What do you say to that?
Nothing. You think I want to sit here and argue with an overgrown candy machine? Tina just got lucky, that's all.
The winner of the match. The winners of this match are Little Fiji, Tina Ferrari, and Ashley Cartier. Here they are, fans, the winners. Ashley Cartier, Little Fiji, and Tina Ferrari.
Vladimir, what do you have to report? I know it is election day in America. The government is letting farm animals run for office. How can this be? You heard that one candidate was a lame duck and the other was a dark horse? Vladimir, you are so stupid. I will have your brain donated to science while you're still alive.
California dolls stood outside the house of ill repute for 2 hours yesterday.
Yeah, she was waiting for the red light to turn green.
Attache is military through and through.
I know. If you told her mother wore army boots, she'd take it as a compliment.
This is a singles bout from Damascus, Syria, Palestina.
Here is my good friend, with whom I just recently vacationed in Afghanistan.
Palestina's opponent today, from Philadelphia, PA, Susie Spirit.
I'm Susie Spirit. I get my kicks by resting like a spirit at 76. I like to dance, I like to sing, and I'm all action in the ring.
Look at her. Susie Spirit better enjoy her time outside of the ring, because once she gets in there, Palestina will chew her up and spit her out.
Like spirit gum?
Exactly.
Come on, get in here. Want to play?
who does not have enough coordination to even get into the ring without falling on her face. And now Palestina gets down to business like a true fighter. She's a good soldier, just like my friend, the Colonel in Washington. Of course you all remember who I mean.
Are you talking about Colonel North?
Well, I'm not talking about corporal punishment. Oh, what a surprise. I think this is the only move Susie Spirit has learned. Hey, what's the matter? You can't get Palestina back to her feet to fight you fairly?
Tell me, Nanuchka, just what do you consider to be fair?
In Russia, fair is whatever benefits the state.
Oh, so! That must be the Russian version of a state fair.
Wipe that smile off your interface. It wasn't funny at all. And a valiant reversal by Palestina.
And what about all that hair pulling?
That just shows how little you know about tactics.
Are you going to tell me Palestina is fighting by the rules?
In the ring, there is only one rule: survival. Speaking of breaking rules, Susie Spirit just hit Palestina in the back of the head. But the referee sits there ignoring Spirit's violations of the law. I tell you, I am getting angry at this lack of enforcement. Yes, beautiful. Do you see Palestina on her back is better wrestler than Susie Spirit with all of her idiot jumping around. Listen to the crowd cheering her on. Wonderful takedown. I knew it was only a matter of time. What a face on that silly cheerleader. You can tell what time she walks into the room because her face stops every clock there. See how Palestina backs up her opponents?
I suppose you think that was funny.
And I suppose you think you're such a great computer. Well, let me tell you, we have computers in Russia that are just as good as you.
Oh, really?
Yes, and as soon as we get new imports, we will have better than you. Susie Spirit is obviously no match for Palestina. Did I tell you that I have been training her for battle?
That doesn't surprise me one bit.
Then it also shouldn't surprise you to see your precious little Susie getting her head handed to her.
Whose head needs a hand now?
Oh, yes, be very proud that Susie Spirit's only way of staying alive in the ring is to run and hide from her attackers. No, this is too much. Susie Spirit has broken the rules again with her illegal use of the ropes. I cannot stand to look at this any longer. I will show her the penalty for such behavior.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Break this up now! Break this up now, Nanuchka and Palestina! the winner of the match by disqualification, Susie Spirit.
Did you see the way Americana attacked me when my back was turned from her? Nobody does this to the girl, no one. I demand satisfaction. Do you hear me?
And just what would that be?
I want to get Americana in the ring and make her beg for mercy, but she will be finding no mercy there, only pain.
Well, you both have open contracts, and Americana has agreed to meet you in the ring anytime you wish. But the Glow Commission won't have a decision on who won the championship until next week.
I want Americana. I want to make her suffer for what she has done to me this day. I will make her grovel before her stupid fans. Do you hear what I'm saying, Mr. Deadhead?
The name is Headlock, and you've got it. Next week, you and Americana will square off in the center of the ring to settle things once and for all.
Mr. Dreadlock, I am going into intensive training. And when I get through with Americana, she will need intensive care.
The name is Headlock.
And her name will be Mud.
Goodbye.
Good riddance.
Dear Orville, I heard that most of the hotels are very strict about having pets, but this one is different. They have a cat, and everybody takes care of it. I haven't seen her, but everyone in the poker room was worried about her eating right. All night long, someone was asking to feed the kitty. I've read my chapter in the Bible, and I promise to live by the golden rule. Love, Amy.
Wow, Mountain Fiji, it says right here in the new issue of Glow magazine that you've been helping raising money for underprivileged children. Is that true?
If it's in the Glow magazine, it's gotta be true.
For the hottest moves in town, dial 1-900-660-GALS for Glow, those gorgeous ladies of wrestling. $1.50 the first minute, 35 cents each additional minute.
Little Fiji is really immature. You're telling me your favorite flavor is thumb.
California Doll's part of the new wave of wrestling.
Yeah, let's hope she gets caught in the undertow.
Susie Spirit is so sweet, and all the kids love her. Yeah, that girl ought to be a flavor in Baskin-Robbins.
I heard that. Spanish Red is really hot-tempered.
I know. She can boil water just by looking at it.
You know, there's only one thing that Ashley's missing in the ring. Talent. I heard that Palestina will never hit you when you're down.
Right. She'll kick you. It's easier.
Oh, what is it now, Aunt Kitty?
Come on, David. Wouldn't you like to play doctor with Hollywood?
Sure. Let's start with the autopsy.
Oh, you! Oh,